Certainly the other dimensions of life are love and light. Life lived without love and light is horizontal, like swimming. You are on the surface of the water, covering up a distance, moving from A to B, B to C, but you're remaining on the surface. You have not been touched by the depth of the water. Life lived without any love and light is horizontal. It is only one dimensional. Only there are, if you plot the graph, it is x and y ordinates. There is no other dimension. It becomes boring and flat. It cannot have any poetry in it. It is possible to have, it is impossible to have any celebration in it. At the most, one can live from one entertainment to another entertainment. This is what we see all around. All its joys are superficial. They cannot even be called joys. At the most, we can call these as pleasures. A pleasure is something that keeps you occupied pleasantly for a certain period of time, and again you are bored. You have entered into a love life, continues for a while, you feel bored, then you need another new toy to play with so that you can remain occupied. Love means introducing a new dimension into your life. It is dimension of feeling, the dimension of heart. Feeling is a state when there is no thought in your mind. Only awareness is, or there is witnessing alone. The being is there. Soon you will come out of deep waters. This is what Nanak calls it as bhav or feeling, a state of samadhi. And samadhi, or the ultimate in meditation, is the state that happens when you drown in feelings. This is the point of no return. Then such feeling continues. You are now one with that feeling. This is not diving still. Instead, it is drowning. You are fluid-like. The ice has melted. It has become fluid-like. It begins to flow from a higher altitude to the lower. The movement has begun. Still, we are far away. If we want to attain to the infinite horizon, then you have to allow that ice that has melted to evaporate. You are like one made of salt, and salt has now dissolved in the water, leaving no trace of you. And whenever anyone will taste the water, certainly he will get the taste. You do not have a separate identity. In feeling, you are separate. Sometimes you get the glimpses of oneness. In samadhi, the ultimate in meditation, you are one. The glimpse now becomes eternal. Nanak says, when his feeling is so intense and valuable, then what can be said of samadhi? If life is the goal and end unto itself, then one lives through head and only the head. One lives through calculation, through arithmetic. One lives only motivated towards profit. One lives in the past and in the future. knows nothing of the present because thinking can have no contact with the present. Either it is memory of the past or planning of the future that has not yet born. The moment feeling is introduced, the moment the dimension of heart comes in, and something immensely beautiful starts happening. You start becoming aware of this very moment. Past and present lose its significance because love knows only one time, and that is present, this very moment. It is spontaneous, it is non calculative, it is not arithmetic, it is poetry, it is not mathematics, it is music. Though unseen, it is the realized truth. Certainly, it pronounces aesthetic beauties. Love relates, is the way to relate to sentient and insentient being. Love is awareness. Love is way of life. The manure has been consumed, and out of that the beauty and fragrance is emanating. Love is understanding. Love is your being. Love is the way to manifest your being. Certainly love cannot be reduced to relationship, but we do that. Relationship is something finished. Relationship is noun. A full stop has come. The honeymoon is over. Now it is no more joyful. No more enthusiasm is there. It is all over. This is what your so-called marriage, so-called love relationship is there. Love downgraded to a relationship. But love is more than that. The journey of love begins but never stops. It is a continuum. Love's honeymoon begins but never ends. It is like a novel. It is not like a novel that starts at a certain point and ends at a certain point. It is not a flower that you smell and throw it away. It is not like a book that you once read it and close it. It is an ongoing phenomenon. Lovers end, love continues. It is a continuum. Love is a verb, not a noun, but we replace the beauty of relating to that of relationship. This is the agony and misery of man. To relate in love is insecure. To relate through love is difficult. To relate through love needs tremendous courage, understanding and meditativeness. And relationship is security. Relationship has a certainty. Now you can have joys. Now you can have some depth in your being. Now you do not live only on the horizontal plane. Instead, a vertical plane has been added to you. It has entered into your being. You live now two-dimensional. Life becomes rich. Yet still there is a third dimension. The moment you introduce meditation, your life starts moving towards light. Meditation is prelude to light. The first state called life is very dark. The last stage called light is absolute light, as if inner sun has risen, not the outer. Thousand suns have risen.